Hey, this is Sonic Do Mario with a speedrun video of the level The Silent Cartographer from Halo CE. So the part time here is 15 minutes, and I think one of the most annoying parts of the level is right here at the beginning because of this unskippable cutscene. You're not allowed to just start the level and start playing. The part time here is 15 minutes. Most speedrun videos that you see do involve a big skip to get inside the building. I can show you how to do a speedrun hit the part time without doing that big skip. But at the start of the level, just immediately switch to your pistol, headshot, as much grunts as you can. As you go up the beach, go to the left, there's two grunts here that you're going to want to kill. One of them carries a plasma pistol, and you're going to want to ditch your assault rifle for that. And here's the first elite of the level. Try to new combo him, and I was able to get a charged plasma pistol shot and then headshot him, so he's died very quickly. So here's the next wave of Covenant. There's one elite here. I'm going to try to new combo him, and I got his shields down, but there's too many grunts around. I'm not able to take him out immediately, but his shields are still down. He's trying to run away from us. Now he's going to die here. And then the final wave of enemies. There's two elites and two jackals. I'm able to nuke one of the elites, and I'm able to nuke the second elite, which leaves the two jackals at this point. Grenade at him didn't help much, but here's the final jackal, and once that jackal's killed, when you have a moment to breathe, just pick up one of their plasma pistols for a fresh one. So the best way to speedrun this video without doing the massive level skip involves going to the building where you shut down the security system to get inside the building where the cartographer is. You don't have to go inside that first building and watch the Covenant lock down the building. We're going to go there anyway just to clean out a couple enemies, make the trip back a little easier. So as soon as the Warthog is dropped, just wait for a couple Marines to get into the Warthog. Having a gunner in the next section will help. And as soon as you get the Warthog and your Marines in the Warthog, just take off. So around this bend, there's going to be several enemies. You don't have to really kill them. They're not much of a threat at all. Just run through them. If you want to try to run them over, go ahead. But yeah, they're not much of any threat to you. Now, in the next segment, so normally what you would do here is clear all the enemies, go inside, watch the Covenant lock the door. We're not necessarily going to do that. I try to kill as many enemies here as possible. There's two elites. If you just backslide your Warthog like that, you can kill the first two. I just killed the second, the third elite. As long as you get those three elites, I think you'll be in a better position later on. At this point, we're just going to run, take off to the next segment, and not worry about going inside that building. So just continue the level as you would normally after you would leave that building to look for the security system to shut down. In this section, you want to park your Warthog here, get out, drop a frag grenade, get a big kill in that large group of enemies. The Covenant will largely be focused on you, but here's where having a gunner and your Warthog will help out, because they'll help kill the Covenant here too. So at this point, I think everybody's dead except for this one elite, which I think the Marines might have killed him anyway, because I did it. Now we're going to go into the interior section of the island. Try to headshot as many runs as you can here. We're going to come up on our first elite here. Since he got up close, I didn't nuke him. I just pummeled him with a lot of plasma pistol shots. If you're struggling a little bit here, one thing you might want to do is flip to the old graphics, because the shape of these rocks is different on the anniversary graphics, and it uses the geometry of the old graphics, if that makes sense. And because they are smaller than the old graphics, the rocks here, they'll actually block your shots. And you might not know it. You might think you're shooting at an elite, but nothing's happening. But if you switch to the old graphics, you'll see you're shooting directly into a rock. So if you're having a little bit of trouble here shooting from a rock, switch to the old graphics. That'll help out. So once all of the enemies here are killed, you want to go into the next section. There's two hunters. It's not wise to run by them. We can just one-shot them easily, and they won't be a threat anymore. Just dodge them, let them sidestep you. Or you can just let them charge directly up to you, back up, and when their midsection's exposed, shoot them. So we're going to pick up an overshield. Up here is some health and some pistol ammo. You want to make sure you're fully restocked for the next section. Yeah, one thing about this level, there's more overshields than you know what to do with, so that's not going to be an issue for us. But in this next section, there's going to be a group of jackals that come out. Hopefully you don't get hit by a charged plasma pistol shot, because that will completely drain you of your shields, even if you have an overshield up. And nothing's more irritating in Halo than picking up an overshield and then losing it to a charged plasma pistol shot a second later. If you can, just try to drop a plasma grenade in on these guys, and that'll help clear them out. So, there's one more jackal that we have to take care of. So here, we're just going to stay at a distance, pick off the grunts with the pistol, just headshot them here. There's too many enemies here to just outright run by, so I think the best thing to do here, clear out the grunts first and then go for the elite. Since he's out in the open, I think the safer way is just noob combo him. We're just looking for him. There he is. We hit him with a charged shot and got a headshot, so very quick kill. Just like the plasma pistol battle rifle combo in Halo 2. And then all that's left at this point are the jackals. And there's 2 or 3 of them, and they're pretty relentless. Again, the ones with the blue shields are weaker than the ones with the yellow shields, so if you want to go for those first, you'll kill them easier, so one less jackal you have to worry about. Now, even though our overshield is completely gone now, don't worry, there's another group of overshields coming up. So here, there's going to be a group of grunts. The fastest way to clear them out is headshot them all with the pistol. I think there's a total of 6 or 7, so there's another 3 that we're going to kill. There's the final one, I believe. So before we go inside, there's the 3 overshields. Just pick one up. Now, inside the building, whatever you do, don't jump down that slope because you'll actually get hit with some fall damage. I've done that a couple times against my better judgment. So here, there's 2 hunters. Just walk up to them, one-shot them. They're really easy to deal with in this game. They're not lethal like they are in the later Halo games. Now, if you come here first before the Covenant lock the building down, you actually get different dialogue from Cortana, so I'm just gonna... If you've never heard it before, here it is. It's pretty interesting.
This isn't the map room. Analyzing. This is a security override station for the main facility, located somewhere else on this island. Shut the system down so the Covenant won't be able to lock us out. We should now have access to the main facility.
So yeah, if you never have done that before, it's actually really interesting. I only learned about that recently, but it's pretty cool that that dialogue's in place, and they did have a fallback if you came here without
Understood. We're on our way.
going into the first building where the cartographer is and watching the building get locked down. There's several invisible elites that spawn in afterwards. With the full overshield, you can run by them. We didn't take too much damage. Unfortunately, we can't pick up a new overshield. What you want to do here is just slide off the edge of the cliff. Don't jump right down because I believe the fall damage would kill you. But because we still have an overshield up, we cannot pick up another overshield. We'd have to wait for this one to completely run out, so we have to let those be. So go over here, go into the Warthog, and just go back here into the previous section where you ditched your old Warthog with the 2 Marines in it. So yeah, with that overshield, you can easily outrun the elites. Again, if you lose your overshield, you can just pick up a new one just outside. So pick up some frag grenades, make sure you're fully stocked, and then get out of your Warthog and get back into your Warthog that has your Marines in it. Now, even though we skipped that first building a little bit, there's now hunters there, but all of the enemies that were originally there are still there. They do not respawn. So there's still several enemies we're going to have to take care of, but since we got rid of some elites at the beginning, it's not going to be too bad. So the first thing you want to do is take care of the hunters. You can easily just swing your Warthog into them and run them over. We just got one of them. And that leaves just this hunter, and there we go, now he's gone. Now what you can do here is just park your Warthog at the building entrance, and I did get rid of that grunt before he threw a grenade at that Warthog. But yeah, park your Warthog at the building entrance, and your Marines will start shooting into the Warthog. There's several elites in the back. They severely weakened that elite. We were able to finish him off. And it looks like we have everything killed now here. So now we can continue going back here. So this is where the Covenant would normally lock the door if you play this level the normal way. There's no enemies here, not even the sorted elite. What you want to do, make sure you switch to your plasma grenades. We're going to need to use one in a second. Just go down this hall, melee this elite in the back. Wait for your reticle to come back. Stick that elite. He won't notice you at first. It's easy to stick a plasma grenade on him. And then go into here, throw a frag grenade at those jackals. Try to bounce it off the wall in a way that doesn't fall off the ledge and you don't waste a frag grenade. That's probably the fastest way to kill these jackals. So in this next segment, there's a couple more jackals. You're going to want to kill them, otherwise they'll distract you and chew down your health while you're dealing with the 200s here. So here's 2 more jackals. So one of them's gone, and we should finish off the other one just in a second. So I'm just going to peek out, and at this point there's 2 hunters, but again, thankfully he had his back exposed to us, so we were able to get a headshot on him without having to confront him. And then we can easily just dispatch this hunter here with, I missed with the midsection shot, but there, now he's dead. So now we're just going to continue playing this level as normal. I believe in a moment we're going to hear from Foehammer that the Marines are getting killed by the Covenant outside. Just drop down here, do a crouch jump so you don't lose too much damage health. Turn around, you want to go through the door to your right to continue down. So there's going to be one more wave of enemies here, just a lot of grunts here, so you can headshot all of them with a pistol. And then look down into your left, there's going to be some more grunts. There is an elite back here, sometimes they'll stay back and fight, other times they'll retreat.
We'll be in a tight spot if we don't
So
get out
there's
of
one more
before
grunt
the
there, and now we're just going to go around the corner. So now we're in the last section right before the Cartographer. So there's the elite. Fortunately it's a blue elite, so it's the easiest elite to kill. Its shields are already down. And while he's hiding, just kill the grunts that are just actively shooting at you. There's an overshield at the bottom, but we're going to save it for the way back up. And now the grunts are running away since we killed the elites. So in the room with the Cartographer, there's 2 or 3 elites. I try to kill one of them so we have less attacking us, but immediately get to the Cartographer, activate it. I believe your shields do come back during this cutscene, so if you took a beating, you should be able to come back with full shields. I don't know if this cutscene is unskippable or not, or I just let it play out, I'm not completely sure. But just run back, get out of there before the elites start shooting at you again. Pick up the overshield, and now we're going to start working our way back up. So normally, instead of just continuing, it looks like we do go up this way. There is a grenade jump you can do to get to an active camouflage that doesn't involve fighting these enemies, but there's several jackals here, and we're going to try to kill them with the plasma grenades. We just got one. Looks like we only got one. There's 2 more. Yeah, the next serious problem with jackals, so all it takes is one charge hit from their plasma pistol to get rid of your fresh overshield completely. So when you get to the top floor, immediately run to the right. If there's any jackals in your way, just try to take them out as fast as you can. Go into this room, pick up the active camouflage, and we are going to use this to skip a lot of the interior section of this level. I ended up bumping into a jackal, so he started shooting at me. I lost some shields, but fortunately no one else started attacking. Yeah, just go back here. This is the quicker way to get up. Climb up this ramp, and at this point you're invisible. As long as you don't shoot or bump into an enemy, you're fine. If there's any enemies in your way, just melee them in the back to instantly kill them. And at this point you can almost get back to the top. So there's going to be some jackals here. Just meleeing them in the back, I don't know why, but if you need a fresh plasma pistol for any reason, you can just pick one off of these guys. And normally it's around here when your camouflage starts to run out, but again, we were able to skip a significant chunk of this building on our way back up. So here's going to be a couple of jackals. Usually there's more than one enemy there. I don't know why I used a frag grenade. So around the corner, there's going to be several more grunts and an elite in the back. Don't worry about taking too much damage here. There's 2 health packs off to our left, so you can definitely restock before hitting the next segment. Looks like we're able to kill off an elite, and at this point there's just a couple more grunts and an elite left. So I'm going to try to nuke combo him, which he's able to run off before I can headshot him, or I get the headshot there. Yeah, if you go back here, there's plenty of pistol ammo, 2 health packs, so if you get beat up, you can definitely restock for the final part of this level. So this part here, you want to switch to your plasma grenades. When you get to the top room, immediately run to your right. You don't have to shoot anything here. There's always going to be this elite here. Stick him with the plasma grenade. That's the quickest and safest way to kill him. Hide behind that pillar to reduce the gunfire, then just go into this hallway before any enemies catch on to you. So the easiest and safest way to kill that elite, charge him, hit him with a charged plasma pistol shot to stick him with the plasma grenade, and then to drop his shields, then stick him with the plasma grenade. He'll be stunned for a second, so you can get the plasma grenade on him pretty quick. And at that point, there's just one last batch of enemies to kill. They are tough. There's about 5 or 6 invisible elites. I start shooting at them, hoping I can get a headshot. Usually they like to hide in those corners, and if you're lucky, you can flush out some of them with frag grenades. I'm just trying to go for the headshots, so that's the quickest way to kill them. So there, thankfully, one elite just stayed right there. I was able to kill him. He didn't really retreat much or maneuver around. I got 2 more elites dead, and I'm just flushing out what I can with the frag grenades. So I believe I've killed 3 or 4 at this point. There's 4, and that should be number 5. That should be the last elite in this section. And during this time, your ride is waiting for you outside the building. So just Make sure there's no enemies around, run to the Pelican, and the level will end once you get in the Pelican.
Let's get moving.
So the part time here is 15 minutes. We just beat this under 14 minutes. And this was actually my personal best time as of this recording, so you can see I did a video of this, got a new best time out of it. Usually the big skips in this level involve using the Warthog to get inside that building and beat this level under 10 minutes. Or if not even faster than that, maybe 7 or 8, I'm not sure. But if you're having trouble doing that Warthog skip, this video shows you again. You can just go right to that security building just to shut down the security system. You can save about 2 minutes doing that. So if you're trying to get that goat roped achievement or just trying to hit the part-time on this level, again, this video shows it is possible without doing the massive skip at the beginning of the level. So that's the end of this level, and I hope that it's of help with you, and I will see you next time.